Are we watching football? Nice.
We could just watch football. I don't know anything about football, but
You don't know anything about football?
well, I mean, I know the rules.
Okay. I mean, knowing nothing is a totally reasonable life choice.
Right. No, I know the rules, and then I've watched a couple of Super Bowls in my time, but I really don't follow football at all.
Nice. Super Bowls are.
I just know the Patriots are bad, and Tom Brady is bad.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe choice. You just said that on stream, so I'm ready for the haters to come after us. But
do you think people are like scanning the internet for that?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, I don't see us online yet.
Oh,
just
I do.
yet. Oh, here we go. We're live.
Yeah.
How's the audio? Oh, okay. All right. Well, it works.
Cool. I'm keeping chat over here.
Okay.
Keep chat. So you know where I might keep chat? Keep chat right here.
Oh, sweet. I can also keep my laptop open if that helps.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Mostly I just want to see if people actually start chatting so I can
so
put
they
it on
can
the
respond.
screen. Yeah. Yeah, because I guess we have it in OBS, but
yeah.
we're in infinite OBS mode.
Infinite OBS, yeah. So you were there is actually a chat window in OBS that we can keep floating. It's just pretty big. That's all.
Oh, no, I mean, well, we got this. Is that?
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. Well,
it's fine.
It's up to you.
It's there when I need it.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
radial cursors, or radial menus.
Radial menus. Oh wait, should I pull down? How do I pull from Git on this?
Oh yes. You can actually. I think you can open a terminal.
Okay.
Okay, just go to cd source red devil, and I think a git pull will do it. I might need to type it. Yeah. And this is a 1Password thing.
Okay.
Well, I wonder if this is typable or not, because I may be able to just like look at my phone here. And yeah, I bet it's possible to like listen to my keystrokes over Twitch audio and then figure out my 1Password password.
Isn't that's one of like the known attacks, right? It's they put microphones in rooms and just record keyboard sounds.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah. We didn't get any useful AI. We did get that, and that's really shitty.
Oh, this is totally typable.
Oh, great. Type away.
Oh,
Nice.
it worked.
Beautiful.
Whew.
Cool.
It's a little bit of a risk there, but
I'm impressed. Cool. Yeah. The only thing I changed was the way our HUDs worked.
right. Some settings.
Yeah. Well, these things have a UI scale mode, and they were previously constant pixel size.
Okay. Right.
But now this set has them at just.
Oh, I see. And I can see the game view now. Like it's actually fitting the UI elements. Yeah.
Yeah, and if I do free aspect ratio, this constant pixel size like blows up. So scale with screen size.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is great. This is what I wanted.
It's what I expected
Yeah.
it to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
It meant the cursor was different sizes on different screens, and now it's always the same size cursor.
Yeah.
So much more useful. This game still looks pretty darn great.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we had a whole set of controls we came up with last time.
Yes.
And that's why I was thinking about radial menus. Radial menus are a little hard.
What? Where will the menu come up? Like, is it? Do you think it'll come up over the cursor?
That's one of the hard questions. Yeah. It's like, right. It's where is it showing the screen? Are you always defaulted to dead center and then you're moving in a direction? Or can you like be up here and be radially selecting the top thing? I think that would be weird.
Most modern radial menus are like centered large overlays over the middle.
Yeah.
Right?
And I think no matter what you're doing, they always open. They like recenter your cursor in them.
Yeah.
It's like relative motion after open.
What did we say we were gonna do? Okay, so you're aiming your cursor with a gamepad with the right stick.
Mm-hmm.
You hold down left or right bumper to bring up the menu.
To do weapons or build, yeah. And then right trigger is place.
And then would you use the right stick again to do that?
I think so. Yeah, I think when the menu's up, right stick is your radial selector.
So you're gonna go from like focusing on the thing that you're removing with the right stick, and let's say it's in the upper right corner.
Mm-hmm.
And then if we do the centered radial menu, your focus will jump to the center of the screen, where you're still moving something with the right stick.
I guess,
and then when you've selected it and you let go, you'll be back focusing on where the cursor was again.
I think the cursor stays where it was. Yeah. But that's an interesting question. If you're holding the right stick down as you open it, I would expect it to sort of.
Yeah.
If you're holding it to the top right, I would expect it to pick at least start selecting something in that area. We gotta build this to feel it.
Yeah. Well, I think what I worry about is it's gonna feel weird when you control essentially two different widgets with the same.
Mm-hmm.
With the same physical control. And the two widgets are the cursor and then the radial menu. Unless the radial menu pops up over the cursor. But then we have
that's a whole different problem.
It's a whole different problem of like how large the menu can be and whether it can show up in the corners and the edges and that kind
Well,
of
here's
thing.
an interesting question. Left stick wouldn't feel bad.
No, and left stick moves the tank, right?
Yeah, and it's always centered on the screen. You have no sort of relative notion of where your left stick should be. Like moving the right stick around, you're right. Like you'd think the cursor is attached to it, and it's this spatial position on the screen. But left stick,
So
it's pretty
the
free.
metaphor would be like, if we center the menu, then the left stick would be the thing that controls whatever's in the center.
Mm-hmm.
Either it's the tank that moves around, or it's the menu that shows up. Maybe that feels better. What would be intuitive? I wonder. I guess we have to build it.
I guess just feeling the notion of moving the cursor around and wanting to change a weapon. Grabbing with the other stick feels pretty good. Yeah, that's got potential.
It's going to be the same question for the mouse, though, right? The mouse is going to be the same issue because I think we decided that
Well, the mouse is weirder, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we're saying, is it hold down right button to select?
Yeah.
And then hold down tab or use the 1, 2, 3, 4 to get that.
Yeah.
To get at the.
And you're definitely going to want to use the mouse to select.
Yep. I think one thing that helps is that you get such greater precision with the mouse than with the stick.
Yeah.
That it's probably less of a big deal to overload this precision pointer versus overloading the relative pointer.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be funny.
It's going to be funny.
Let's build it.
Okay, we can build it. I don't know if this is going to work.
Yeah.
Is my hypothesis.
Do you want to build this for controller or mouse first?
I
would angle for controller.
You want to do the controller?
I think so.
Okay, let's get the good controller and then.
DualSense.
Yeah.
I just think it's
We'll just
gonna
hook
be
this up.
I think it's the harder problem.
Yeah.
Oh, this is not great.
Yeah, sorry, I've got too many cables here.
Well, I mean, here's the fucking problem with USB-C being power and everything else is that I could plug it into the monitor. I don't know what it's gonna do.
Yeah.
I love that this almost works.
Yeah. So we decided that we were going to move the cursor.
Oh.
With the right stick. Oh no!
Controlling your TV too. Let me turn this off. That's
amazing.
This is really hard in the other direction.
I'm actually surprised the controller can do that.
It shouldn't. That really shouldn't happen.
That's
I guess it was on and connected to the PS5, and then I plugged it into this USB.
And it's just like, you know what? Whoever wants it gets it. The USB cable gets it.
It's
Bluetooth gets it.
It's weird that it works both ways. I wonder if when you plug in the data to the PS5, if it's it immediately starts transmitting the controller signal over this if it's low on battery or something.
Yeah.
But it should have turned off Bluetooth. All right.
So we have to. I think the first thing we're going to do today, and it could be potentially quite time consuming, is to get cursor control in the right stick.
I think so. Yeah. But we should really do that.
Yep.
Okay. Great. I'm gonna pull this keyboard over a little bit. I like your mouse.
Do you like it, or is it annoying? I can't.
I like it.
Okay, good.
It's got a nice little chunky feel. It feels sort of nice above the keyboard too. It's kind of an
I'm
anywhere
happy to
mouse.
scoot over too to give you some more space.
Well, we'll keep in the video.
Okay.
Oh, this is good. Yeah, you can scoot back. It's okay.
I'm grabbing my water here.
So let's see. Yeah, right. We've got this get screen cursor. So we have check shoot. And I'll be happy if we can just rotate the turret at this point. Not even cursor position, but
Okay.
yeah. Well, I guess we should make this actually move X and Y, because that's our thought, is that it's a full cursor all the time.
It's full cursor all the time, and then it moves pretty quickly, I guess, at some sensitivity level. And then when you pull the left trigger, it'll either do snapping or focus in. Yeah.
Okay. So let's see. So we have input dot. So I think we used get axis X and Y for moving. Is that right?
I think we just do, if you open up player mover.
Oh, it's in player. Oh, I see. Huh. We should move that to player.
Command T will do it for you.
Oh, I love that you mapped this to something sensible.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Get axis horizontal, get axis vertical.
Okay.
Are there other axes?
Well, I think when I was reading the docs, it was that. Oh boy, that's not helpful at all, is it? Give me docs. Maybe it's get axis raw, but it's that this is XY and this is Z and Z rotation for some reason.
Okay, yeah, I think that's like a Windows thing, right?
Maybe.
Like if you open the controller thing, you just do Window S right there, and type controller. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, okay, it's actually that. Okay.
And then go to advanced. Oh no, cancel. Properties.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are the string names in Unity? I wonder.
Yeah, that's a great question. Okay. I guess we'll just hit this. Unity, cursor, right stick. I don't want your explanation of your problem. I want someone telling you what it is. Is it actually Apple W? Oh my god, this is great.
Yeah,
this is a really good remapping.
All I did is swap these two buttons. Yeah.
Cursor is bound. Use a virtual. Yeah. None of this is what I want. I do want someone just talking about the right analog stick. That's way too many axes.
You can go ahead and accept the cookies.
Oh, sorry.
It's
weird.
I for one welcome.
It just blanked out of my mind.
Okay.
I didn't even see it. Oh.
Holy shit. Okay, right stick horizontal, right stick vertical. That just must be it, right?
Let's see. Unity, because that would be really great.
Yeah, I see that person talking
Oh,
about
cool. Well, I guess you can define input axes.
Okay.
Interesting.
Where do we define that?
Yeah, I have that question too.
It's just turtles all the way down, right?
Yeah. Wow, I've already conditioned myself on Windows. I do control buttons, so
okay.
I'm gonna switch my keyboard when I get back. Define virtual axes. That's a good start. So is that? Damn. How do I switch tabs?
You want to? That I think it's like Command Shift page up and page down.
Ooh, okay. Nope. Oh, that moves tabs. Whoa. Command page up and page down.
Okay, got it.
Cool. Oh, I feel like I've been on this page before. But this is it, right? We just want to. We haven't really done input manager shit yet.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess this is what configures the input class. Is that right?
Enter its. Oh, is input manager a component? Oh boy. Nope. Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah. Tab switching is Alt Tab.
It's right. Well, there's like Alt Tab, and then there's like I hate that there's two ways to do that on Windows. It's okay.
Yeah.
I got this.
I'm also annoyed by having two ways of doing the same thing.
Cool. Let's create an empty input manager, and then I want to see what this component has for us. Nothing.
Was it possible that what we were looking at was
Interesting.
maybe yeah, old.
Old is always possible. Yeah.
It's the 2020. That's what it says.
In the input manager, is this like? Oh man, see, I wonder if this is like Unity project settings or some shit, right?
Oh, yes, good call.
Yeah, like, right, because there's that whole other set of things.
This project, yeah.
Here we go. Oh boy.
Oh, this is terrible.
Oh my god. Shit. Okay. Oh, this is really cool though.
Okay. Yeah, I'm into this.
Can I give mouse Y and mouse X its own controller input? Holy shit. It's too many axes. It's way too many axes. Huh. Wow. There's so much going on here.
And mouse X is actually arbitrary, is it not? Like, the name of this is just, all it is just like a bunch of settings with a name, right?
And can I add more? I feel like I want to. I'm gonna end up on the same dock. Okay. And let's use keyboard, mouse, and joystick input in your project straight away. Open the input and click. So wait, is that saying that these are actually? I can add more of them? Oh wait. Is that actually what's going on here? Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Wait. I'm kind of down with this. This is like we define as many things as we want.
This is basically like an intermediate layer between the raw input and.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not.
Because how? So what I want is. Like which one of these is square? Because Fire One is fucking square button. What are you doing to me?
Name Fire One.
This is what we switched to, right? We did.
Yeah, we did switch to Fire One, but how does it know what joystick button we're talking about?
Exactly. Well, it's got joy num, I guess. Do these map to? Oops. Does that map to this? Can I see? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's basically in sequence, but like I would have expected in the Unity control panel there to actually have an indicator which joystick button we're talking about.
Me too.
And those are joystick devices. I don't think that.
Oh, yeah.
That should just break the fire button entirely, right?
Well, I was thinking because this is Joy 8, according to the button at least.
Is joystick 8 refer to the 8th joystick button, or does it refer to the 8th joystick device? I don't know actually.
Oh.
Shit. Why would you have 16 joysticks?
No.
What axis was this before?
It was X. Which, let me tell you, makes no sense.
Yeah, it's not the x-axis.
Type key or mouse. Well, maybe it's that key or mouse button has. All right, let me try 8.
Okay.
8th axis. That sounds like a cult. No, same button still fires. But if I'm in this position, I'll hit him. God, no! Oh, shit. I tried. Okay. Okay. Are you looking this up too?
I'm looking this. I'm just like.
No, please. It's good. Two heads will be better than one on this one. 2 heads are always better than one. Input. So input manager is just bullshit. That's what I'm thinking here. Left control mouse 0. Is the mouse 0 is the alt positive button.
Joystick buttons follow. What's it?
Is that okay, So is it actually that? Oh my god, that's really silly. Okay, so I see. So this is where horizontal is coming from. Okay, let's Okay, wait. Fire one feels like a mess, but what would be really cool?
We could make a giant if else ladder that's like if input dot get down joystick button 0 debug log joystick button 0, and then
Okay.
that way we can just like generate our own mapping and figure out which strings map to which thing just through debug logging.
Okay. I'm down for that. I was gonna say horizontal cursor.
To map a key or button to an axis, enter its name in the positive button or negative button property in the input manager. Did you see that in the input manager?
Yeah, that's there. Why? Why? So, what does negative mean in that respect?
Positive button or negative button?
Isn't that a funny thing to put? Oh shit! This uses single quotes. Watching me type on Windows is silly.
I feel the same way.
How does anyone do this?
I don't know.
Okay, so I did see that
syndrome.
thing. Yeah. So we have positive and negative button. I love how fast this is, and we have alt positive as well. So we can have like keyboard and mouse.
So how does the joystick register here?
That's what I don't understand. So I was gonna maybe come back to that, and I was gonna add horizontal cursor and vertical cursor as two new axes.
Okay.
Let's see if we can work with that. And I was gonna look at maybe mouse X as an example. So there's no buttons. Can I override? Can I have multiple axes of the same name? Is that what's going on here? Joystick axis. What axis is this?
I don't even know. This is terrible.
Z?
I don't think this is gonna tell you. I think it's whatever Unity defines it to be.
Okay.
Let me actually see if there's anything about a Unity joystick axis here.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I think they're... I've read the documentation about input very carefully, and I still can't understand it. No shit. Oh, that's cute. Keyboard joystick button once. Oh, you can choose get button. 2 settings. Okay, so 2 settings for the same input does seem to be supported, which is what... Oh, this is 2010. I regret this click. It'll be less useful information than I thought. Get access. Virtual. So all our get access is virtual access.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
And virtual is just whatever the input manager says it is, right?
Mm-hmm. And so we've got mouse X and we've got vertical, horizontal, mouse X and mouse Y sort of set up by default. That makes sense. Okay.
The thing is that the mouse... Oh, this is nice.
This is very nice, yeah. This is not. It's different axes on different platforms. No wonder no one can port this shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so left is... What is the third axis on Windows? Well, we'll find out.
You're talking about right trigger here?
I'm looking at right analog stick.
Okay.
So fourth and fifth on PC.
Okay.
We can work with that.
Okay.
So this is going to be... I already forgot which direction is which, though. Horizontal is 4th.
Horizontal is 4, vertical is 5. So this is going to be different to the mouse because the value is going to be like either some floating point number between -1 and 1, or it's going to be...
Yeah. So here's what I'm thinking, though. Well, no buttons for one thing.
Yeah.
And I guess this is our example of cancel, so we can figure that out too. So my thought is, and we'll find out if this works, that this is also horizontal cursor. And this one's mapped to the mouse. So if they're really letting us create as many virtual inputs as we want, that's that.
Yeah, I have the feeling though, wouldn't we have to like decide which one we're gonna read? Like we'd have a variable that says we're currently reading from the mouse, or we're currently reading from the gamepad. Because otherwise the mouse is always gonna have some value, right?
But the axis is a delta. It's like a.
Is that the way that works?
I think so.
Mice?
Well, let's find out.
Okay. If it's a delta, then it's fine.
Yeah. So let's do debug.log. Because it says that all virtual axes work on a 0 to 1 motion, and they ramp up and ramp down as it changes.
Okay. Yeah,
So
I'd be into that.
It's got potential, and
Yeah.
if this works for both of them, that would be cool. I can't believe how silly complicated this thing is.
It's not how I would have designed this API.
No. Okay, this thing needs to die. I'm going to turn the tank off after this. I regret it already. No more maximize on play. Maximize you. Okay.
And then what happens if we use the joystick?
Let me clear this out. Can't tell because I think the mouse is doing it too.
It's not clear to me like
Yeah.
how they would
I've mapped the left trigger.
Okay, so that web page was wrong then?
Well, that webpage was about an Xbox controller.
Okay. Well, let's see.
Yeah. It's surprisingly difficult to find tables like this online. It is. And it's also strange that Unity doesn't have built-in support for this. I fucking concur. Oh, I like this class a lot. I might just copy this one.
Oh.
That's really nice.
There is a library called Unisense on GitHub.
Okay.
Which is the DualSense plugin for Unity input system. We're not using input system though, right? Input system is its own plugin, I think.
I'm not sure. I think it's its own thing.
Yeah, I don't think it's what we're using right now.
Also, it's 1.0 was just released, so I guess that's new. Input system is a Unity package, though.
This thing is not documented though. It's
beautiful. You love to see it. Okay, yeah, input system. I mean, I like this.
I don't mind that it's an alternative because
no, the current one is so bad.
It's just like, what ridiculous over-engineered piece of crap do you want to use? The new one or the old one? I guess we'll use the...
I don't like the old one.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
Okay, so read the current state of input devices. Gamepad.leftstick.read value. Yeah, that sounds great. Huh? Oh no, but it's over-engineered. You're correct. Add a component. Specific path for each type of device. That's actually good. We do want that, don't we?
Yeah. I'd rather have it like that than...
Yeah. Than mapping the same motion to two axes.
Yeah. I'd rather write my own code that does the mapping, basically.
Actions.
Because you have to do it no matter what, even if you're using their shitty system. So why not just expose the low-level stuff?
Yep.
Just tell me the position of the mouse. Tell me what the gamepad is doing, and I'll figure out the rest. That's basically what I want.
Yeah. Okay, and then this thing is the game actions object type. Cool.
Quick start guide. I'm just.
Yeah, you're I think on the same page as I am. The quick start is not particularly quick. It's like, here, map every function to a thing. I mean, I guess this is how you want to handle input in a sort of decoupled way. It's not the worst.
I'd rather just.
It's basically this. So yeah,
the
it's
fucking buttons.
Yeah, right. This is like the button is pressed. We have to write the button pressed callback. That's a lot. I'm not married to that.
I see. Can you scroll up?
Yeah.
And then keep going up. Oh, I'm reading 1.1.1. We want 1.0.2, huh?
One,
okay, yeah.
102 is what we got
1.0.2.
access to. Yeah.
Okay, let me see what the quick start guide says over here.
It looks pretty similar.
What about the first heading? It says getting input directly from an input device. This is what I want.
Oh, this is much quicker.
This is exactly what I want because I don't want to have to use their indirect callback thing.
Great.
That feels like more noise. And again, if I had to do callbacks, I would just rather write it myself.
Yep. Okay. Cool. Let's do this. This is better than what we have. We can actually ask for the left stick.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Great. I thought this. I didn't even connect that they were. Oh my god. Different systems. All right. Get in here.
Don't you love how the install button's in the lower right-hand corner? I always miss it. I just expect it to be somewhere up here. Right?
And it looks like cancel. It's really also it becomes the remove button, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't.
You're not having the time of your life if you're designing the in-editor package manager in Unity, I think.
Especially because they kicked you out to the web. They gave up on half of it, right? As we've experienced ourselves, some poor engineer's passion project got just canceled and thrown into like, we're gonna open a web page.
Yeah.
Which actually that does remind me. God, Windows really. One menu bar, please. I did want to see real quick if there was like a DualSense thing beyond just the one that.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
found. I'm just curious, I
think that makes sense. DualSense button icons.
Not what I wanted. Nope, still not what I wanted. Great.
Yeah. Okay.
I just grabbed this thing. Oops. GameIcons.net? GameDevIcons.net? I forgot where Nope, that's not it. Anyway, I grabbed a bunch of icons for my radial menu that I started looking at.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. I'm trying to... Oh, man. Command tab switches tabs. Which is a really reasonable thing for it to do.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to besmirch that. That's the right choice.
I think we tried doing OBS from our MacBook and it was just overheating, right?
Yeah.
It's using the new input system package, but the native platform backends for the new input system are not enabled in player settings.
I do want to enable the backends, and we'll disable the old API.
Great.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's gonna blow all of our controls up, but I'm into it.
Yeah, nothing's gonna work, right?
Yeah.
It blew Unity up. Oh, Unity. It's not too late. It's not too late for us to learn Unreal. It's gonna be no better.
Yeah. Did you ever use SDL for anything?
No, what's that?
SDL is the simple direct media layer. It's kind of like what a lot of people use to write like quick cross-platform OpenGL stuff.
Cool. Yeah, this whole thing is just like that's not installed anymore.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Can't even run the
yeah.
So,
so any kind of input.get.
It's
just hosed. Is that right?
I believe that's correct. So
we have our work cut out for us then. Okay.
That's fine.
Right.
It's actually not that much.
No.
What is... This is mirror. Is this going to blow up? Well, I guess that's a mirror specific UI that we're not using.
We're not using that.
Yeah.
As long as the code doesn't run, it should be fine.
Yep. Good.
I don't know how to ignore the vendor folder. There must be some ignore setting in Visual Studio Code.
There is probably a way. I'm gonna comment all this out.
That's totally fine.
Just to sort of like I want our project to build yeah, and we'll get all this back later. No more zoom, no more orbit, but
yeah.
I think it'll come back really fast. I'd love to figure this out for controller too.
Yeah. You can also stick returns at the top of these functions too.
Oh, that's probably nicer.
That's easier.
Huh? Yeah. Does it give you a little? It gives you a little warning after that.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, I feel good about that. Oh, that shortcut works. Did you do that? Because that
Command force.
slash-
No, I have the VS Code key mappings as a default. You can choose that in Visual Studio because I think that they're assuming that VS Code is kind of the gateway drug into Visual Studio, so it's a nice little service. Good job, Microsoft.
They did good. Yeah. Wasn't and they didn't. Let's see. Check shoot. Okay, wait. Player mover. This is probably the gnarly one that we need to fix.
And should we just do joystick control?
Let's just do joystick. I think we're
Okay.
gonna have to write an abstraction that's like. We're gonna have to write our own class that's like pick an input device, use the input device.
Yeah, probably what most games end up doing is like, what's the last input device that had any kind of motion on it, and we'll switch over to that mode. That's what it feels like, because like, you know, I don't know if you've, like when I was playing Hades the other night, that's what, like we could go from between mouse and keyboard without having to like choose anything. Which was
It didn't
nice.
pick, right? Yeah. I mean, maybe we. Okay, cool. Everything builds.
Still complaining, which is weird.
Get mouse relative position to main display resolution? Huh.
Multiple display utilities? What the hell is this?
Don't know. This is what blew up for us, though.
Yeah, what
See if
file
I
are
can-
we?
Oh, I saw it for a second. Unity UGUI. That's unfortunate. Let me see real quick if we have anything that's just looking. I wonder if there's something that's like a mouse function we're using.
Okay.
That's gotta return. Oh, this doesn't have a.
We're doing input.mouse scroll delta right there. I don't know
Yeah,
what
but
oh, okay. We are escaping that. Yeah.
Yeah, we should be. Mouse. That's not helping. Though I don't think that's the thing that's running right now. Multiple display utilities.
What package is that? UI core
That's really annoying.
is. Oh, you know what it might be is the immediate mode UI.
But like, do we have to give up on that completely? Wait, do we have?
That
any?
is weird.
Do we have to give up? Do we have any immediate mode?
We do. It's the room stuff for mirror. We can turn it off though.
Oh, okay. Is that do we control that? Sorry.
Yeah, it is
Okay.
in the network manager.
Great.
You want to do it from the editor.
Oh, okay.
There's a prefab, and then you go to network manager.
Mm-hmm.
Then let's see, scroll down. There's like a
Showroom GUI.
Yeah, get rid of that.
I bet that's it because it probably moves through that scene once.
No, the room GUI is on all the time.
It's on all the time.
Yeah. Can we clear? Let's see.
I don't think it's that anymore. Okay.
Okay, that was it. Okay, that's good. That was a total shot in the dark.
It's a good guess, and that's really easy to replace. We'll just
Yeah.
put our own in there. Okay, sweet. Let's turn this off. Get out of here.
I have trouble with
Which checkbox does what?
click accuracy.
Oh,
I don't know if it's that mouse or if it's Windows, but
it's not as good as Mac.
I have trouble in the Mac as well. So I
Oh.
think I might just be like losing my.
Could be your mouse.
It could be my mouse.
This thing is fairly sensitive.
Yeah.
What is high like? Do you have? I think there's a sensitivity control, but I can't tell which is on.
Yeah, there is. You can actually adjust it with the little rocker switch on the. Not that one. The one on the one. On
Oh,
the
this one,
flat
I
face,
see.
Yeah. There's like a,
look at that.
yeah.
I think that goes from low to XL.
It's like intolerably slow on anything lower than medium. I think I just keep it on medium.
I'm using it on low, and that
Okay.
actually feels plenty fast.
Okay.
Okay, so player mover.
Yeah.
Uh,
We're just gonna do gamepad.
Do you want to do gamepad, or do you want to create a quick Unity script that we make our own, like left and right, like move left, move, or move horizontal, move vertical, like write our own function that only returns gamepad, so we can at least have one place to go back for sticking mouse and keyboard in later.
I see.
Because then we can choose like how we want to switch it, but at least we'll have like a single call site. I don't think it's a huge lift.
Are you saying that you want to read the input and then serialize the like a command type thing, where it's just like
I mean, I guess I'm not even sure what the input we're gonna get is gonna be out of this sucker. Like we're gonna return left stick dot read value, but we could also return we could return mouse X in the same function if we're,
or like a keyboard,
or like it could be
pressed
like A, or
So what's the abstraction that you would want to read from this interface?
I think I'd probably like go with like move horizontal -1 to 1, move vertical -1 to 1, and then move cursor horizontal.
Okay, yeah.
Move cursor vertical.
That seems reasonable.
Yeah.
The cursor is going to be an interesting one.
Mm-hmm.
But I suspect what we're going to end up doing is, like, you either want the cursor to just be like completely hardware tracked and hardware controlled, and so it's lockstep with that.
Mm-hmm.
But with the gamepad, we're going to actually have to like know the cursor's position, assign it some kind of velocity. We'll have to do the whole like cursor acceleration math ourselves, right?
Yep.
With the gamepad.
Yeah.
There must be a Unity library for that, though, right?
Yeah, I expect so. I really wanted to see. I wanted to find the gamepad. No, none of this game object shit. We're not doing game objects. Reference.
Yeah. What about the code that we're looking at right now?
Well, the code I wanted to see what the gamepad had on it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Gamepad support?
Okay. Normalized 2D motion. Great. D-pad. This is so much better. North
That's way better.
Holy shit, yeah. These aren't analog. That's too bad, I don't think.
That is too bad.
Yeah.
That's surprising to me. You would think that the PC would support analog triggers.
Yeah.
Because the Windows driver clearly does, right? That little utility widget.
We can do Rumble. Heck yeah.
PlayStation controllers.
Well, so this is 1.0. I wonder what happens if I go into 1.1 for this.
Hold up.
No, the right trigger's still a button. Let's see if they even have dual sense in here. Not yet. They'll get there. I love that we can do the light bar. This is great. Totally acceptable.
I wonder how many PC games control the light bar. I guess this is for PS5 games, right?
Well, the PS4 had one too. It's just
Yeah. Actually, the PS4 one was obnoxious.
I hate it. Yeah.
I almost felt like it was like sapping the battery power out of my controller.
Well, like it pointed away from you. It was like you can't actually see it.
It was for the eye, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, it felt like design that was like kind of just badly done, and like some games used it. I'm like, I'm not gonna look at the back of my controller when I'm playing. Like, stop it.
Yeah, it's the same thing as the Move controller, right? Because the Move controller had the same like tone of colors, and it was so that the eye could differentiate between different.
Yeah, I'm excited for whenever they put a second thing out.
Yeah,
I will probably get it because VR is fun. All right, I'm gonna make a new script. I don't know how the mouse will work into this quite yet, but I think we'll be happier to have a single place to go for inputs. It can be our input manager.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it simple.
Will this be a global then? Is this gonna be just a thing that?
Oh shit, you're
Does it just emit events, or
Or do you just query the current state of things? Like, does its update always just gather that and stick it in a variable? Okay, you know what? I take it back. This is harder than it will be. Let's just do the gamepad.
I think I like the direction that was going. It's just that like it's gonna take a little while to bang it out.
I kind of want to see how it works before that. So
Yeah,
I think this makes sense. The nice thing is, so we do gamepad.current. That is the magic. Gamepad is okay, great. That's fucking rad. And then we've got all this. When's the gamepad for? I'm sorry. What is this?
A gamepad mouse cursor. Oh, so that's cool. There you go.
That's really great. Let's do left and right motion, and then we're gonna do that.
Yeah. You need to import Unity something, or you need to import this thing.
Input dot. All right, quick start. Sorry.
Unity engine dot input system.
Cool. Dot left stick. Oh wow.
Dot read
It's
value.
just a read value. Is it putting both in here?
It is a vector 2.
Oh.
Okay, that's cool.
Sweet.
And then so there's gonna be a dot x and dot y, or you can just call it like stick or something like var stick or var left stick. Yeah.
And this is gonna be left stick dot x. And left stick.
And that's a -1 to 1. What's the
which is what these should have been too. So the nice thing about movement is that we were already depending on that behavior.
Yep.
The cursor is going to be totally different.
Yep.
No, we're so close. I thought I turned you off.
I don't think that uncheck does anything.
I thought that was the What's the active check?
Either that or somehow mirrors like spawning it even if it's in.
Fine. It's a prefab, right? I can just delete this. I'm just gonna delete it.
Okay. It's not hard to put back.
No. We already did the prefab work. Can I debug in here?
Yeah. Why is var complaining there?
You know why? Because we returned.
Oh.
So helpful.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm less shocked it didn't work now.
Yeah.
Oops. I think I hit it twice.
I always do that. I think it's because that button doesn't. Oh my god, it fucking works.
I deleted you. Okay, that time I did.
Yeah, that's a little bit strange.
Wait, what the?
It's commands. So you have to save.
I didn't save it.
Yeah, that was probably the issue.
Okay. Damn you.
I'm surprised it doesn't save on play.
Maybe
I disabled that. I don't know.
I thought it was going to. Yeah. Maybe you might have. I wonder. Okay, cool. This seems great.
And that feels fine.
This feels good. Yeah.
Okay, great.
It feels exactly like it did before, which is nice. So let's.
Don't you like it when things make sense?
Things just work. Yeah. Let's go over to player input and check this sucker out. Okay, so where are we doing input dot? Okay. Input mode switch. We're just gonna deal with that for a second. We are always in shoot mode. We are always in main weapon. And then this is not gonna work like this anymore. No.
And we might want to get rid of the return at the top of this function.
Oh, yep, absolutely. Yes. Good enough. Okay, so our delta is...
We could do shooting if you want a quick little dunk here.
Yeah, okay.
We could do shooting first.
Deal.
Yeah.
You got me. Yeah. It's the same function.
We just don't have a cursor. Never mind. We need a cursor position. It's not gonna work.
Well, I can make the right trigger shoot.
Okay, yeah. But what? You're just gonna fill in a value for cursor pause.
Yeah.
Okay. Unity engine dot input system.
Yeah, I wish it did like auto importing of things a little more.
Yeah.
Oh, spawn projectile aiming, is that the target? We don't give it an angle.
The cursor position is the target. Yeah.
Cute. Okay. That's great. Oh, it's for the mortar. I see.
Yeah.
So for the other shot, it actually doesn't matter either. We're taking the turret rotation. Yeah. Oh, but I still need all that shit. Well, fine. Cursor pause is new vector 3.
That was the origin.
Yeah, that works, right? Oh, it's passed in. I don't have to do anything. Where does...
It's basically
this won't work.
you can we can make a position for that. That is a screen position. That is, it can still be 0, 0. It's just gonna be, you're always gonna be shooting at the
Center of the screen.
lower left corner, I think.
The current mouse position, pixel coordinates. Do we need to do this raycast anymore if we're moving the cursor to a sort of relative motion? The whole raycast from the pointer to the screen goes away, right?
Well, the cursor's still moving in screen space, right?
Cursor's still moving in screen space. That's
so
true.
We do need to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. You're right. How did I get back there? Okay, so this is just this will be the new vector. I'm hitting some series of buttons that is like undoing, and I need to stop doing it.
Oh, I wish I knew what it was.
Yeah, me too. It's Option Delete, which I guess the option of delete is undelete. Shocked me, yeah. Gamepad dot current dot
right trigger. And then we'd have to like call a function on that, right?
It's value
is actuated. Function call.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry, I was just looking at the signature. Yeah.
Is actuated, is that different between is pressed? Let me see. I'm going to check out the reference real quick. Gamepad support. And then it's just all button control.
I think if it's button control, I think we want it as pressed. Let's see.
Is pressed, it just means if it's down, which is not what we want.
So let's see, button control. The button is currently pressed. It was pressed this frame.
Oh, I think that's what we want, right?
Yeah. And that is a property.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Let's do it.
That is really nice.
I don't see it.
I don't see it either. Cool. Am I returning early anywhere here?
Maybe this one here. We can. What I'm suspecting is maybe the raycast is out of the space. If it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's just toss that.
We need to actually do the raycast.
Oh, gotcha. And it's ready out to the distance. Cool.
Well, the distance is not going to be valid if we don't. If like the way that the function works is that. No, there's that thing again. This is the error that we thought we got rid of.
It's happening as I move. Yeah, I did think we got rid of that. Oh,
it's happening because we moved the mouse.
Yeah,
Is it the editor kind of? There's something in the game.
As soon as I focus in here,
attempting to
yeah.
read.
Surly Dev says, "Good morning, gents. Good morning to you."
Good morning.
Let's see if I can find the OBS. If I minimize, nope. If I minimize that, it minimizes everything. Okay.
Surly Dev, thanks again for the categorization hint.
Yeah.
I think we got some more.
More people show up.
Random folks showing up as a result of that, which is good.
We're having a right old time with the Unity input system, which is different than the other Unity input system, but they clearly want us to use this one instead. Okay, so let's see. This would I'm down to debug this one.
Okay. Yeah, we're just trying to figure out where. You're saying debugging as in like
throw
a breakpoint in
yeah,
there. So you just want to attach to Unity. You just hit that.
Cool.
Yeah.
But do I need to? How do I put a breakpoint in here?
Yeah, there you go. That's the gutter.
There are so many gutters. All right. Okay, it's attached. Great. Yeah, mostly I think I just want to see if this actually gets through anything. Wow, it's really thinking pretty hard. There we go. Okay. Where are my debugging controls?
I'm guessing these are them right there. Show next statement. That's not what we want. We want like a step over, right? Step into. It's almost as if we don't have enough of the controls. Maybe we need to widen the. Yeah, there we go.
Come on. You had one job, toolbar.
Yeah.
Okay, so distance is 2-ish. Seems fine. Oh, what is get screen? Oh no, that's fine. Those are our cursors.
Yeah.
Input mode, shoot. Let's step into shoot. Should turn on our screen cursor.
Mm-hmm. Huh. And then there's the right trigger going to be pressed. Well, obviously not, right?
It shouldn't be, but I can fix that. How do I?
How do you continue?
Yeah, it's not restart.
Isn't
this wild?
It is wild. Well, what does that arrow thing say? Show next. That's not right.
No. Oh, it's the big button that says continue. It's just
fuck me. That's
it's just
terrible.
nowhere near the debug controls. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I was holding right trigger down.
Okay.
And now we'll step into this.
Can we take the breakpoint away? Continue execution.
Yeah.
And then set the breakpoint inside of.
The right trigger pressed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah, that's a really wide gutter.
Okay, so right trigger.
This frame is not working.
Let me try a bunch of buttons to confirm.
Yeah, so maybe we can try.
So I have one thought. What if we try right shoulder?
Okay.
Since the entire raison d'etre of this controller is to have funky triggers.
You're saying let's do a regular button that's not analog, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
That's not analog, and like, does the right trigger even have a fucking notion of being pressed? Oh yeah.
It got it. Yeah.
Wait. It got it, but I pulled the trigger. Come on. Let me take this off.
It's possible that just the DualSense isn't mapping correctly. Right?
Yeah, that seems right.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh wow! You know it's great.
What?
The DualSense presses at a lot of angles, so I can really stream these bullets. It's like it's got a turbo button going on here.
Oh, I see.
Let me blow that up. Let's take this to free aspect, baby. Oh yeah, this is great. Can't stop me.
I'll tell you what. Just to eliminate some variables.
Yeah. Do you have a PS4 controller?
I have a fucking 360 controller.
Oh yeah. Honestly, the pinnacle of controllers.
It's kind of the best controller. Yeah. It's way better than the modern Xbox controllers.
Yeah, you know, I'm not heartbroken that the DualSense did something weird.
I stopped using it because the the rubber of the controller is starting to disintegrate, and I was playing Hades with this, and I would get just like a fine layer of powder.
Oh, that's the
everywhere.
worst. Yeah. Okay, disconnected this one.
Okay, just throw it in the garbage can.
Never. It's a good controller. But to be fair, I've never broken the trigger on any other controller in the world, so...
Okay, so maybe we can give this a shot.
Did you have to turn it on?
No, I was just hitting it and just seeing if we... Okay, now the controller's ready to go.
Man, this is a great controller. Okay, so now right shoulder.
Okay, yeah, so it's just a DualSense issue, right?
Yeah, that seems right.
Yeah.
I feel like I did see a bunch of sort of kerfuffling about DualSense just not working with games when it came out. So
I don't think this is these aren't analog.
No, they shouldn't
right?
be. So
yeah.
I fully expect that to. Yeah, that's just a switch.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
so
that's cool. That's what we wanted.
Yeah. I love this controller.
It's
so
really
much.
good, right?
Shit. Also, like, hurts my hands less than the DualSense.
These are hard to find too.
I think I gave mine away.
Yeah.
I regret it.
The plastic is starting to disintegrate.
I was gonna say, yeah, this is like, it's got real Super Nintendo vibes. I feel like it's got that sort of like yellowing with age plastic.
Yeah.
But what a good one. Are you on camera? Oh yeah. Oh, the stream is way behind. Oh, you know what? I'm streaming over LTE. That's not a good thing.
Yeah.
Whatever. You keep doing you.
LTE is good. I don't know, but for some reason does it seem slow now?
I feel like it used to be good. No.
Doesn't your thing support 5G? Maybe you don't have it on your...
It's like 5G auto. I found out that like I do support 5G, but T-Mobile wants me to pay them more money for the real 5G.
Verizon does too.
Yeah, and I have not done that because I don't give a shit.
Yeah, they have a lot of dark patterns to try to make you upgrade away from more inexpensive plans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, and like they only want to charge me an extra $10 a month, and they'll give me some more tethering. Like maybe I'll get it someday. It's not worth it yet.
Do you need it?
No.
Yeah.
My phone works great. And if I get the 5G, Bill Gates might hear what I'm saying. So.
Wait, so introduce me to what are the tenets of 5G conspiracy theory? I want to be initiated into.
God, well, I mean, as with any great conspiracy theory, there's like multiple.
Okay.
Like one of them is that the COVID vaccine is a microchip that works with 5G to let Bill Gates like spy on you.
Okay.
Which like I have a lot of questions about. And the other one is that like 5G are just death rays and they're killing us.
And
you can't really square the circle with either of those.
So it can't be a death ray that is also being used to spy on you as well as kill you.
Right. Is it like mind control and surveillance, or is it we just want to murder the population? And neither makes a lick of sense.
It's pretty confusing.
They're both. I'm highly confused by both conspiracy theories because it's so much easier to surveil us than injecting microchips. And it's also a lot easier to kill us.
All right, let me ask you a personal question.
Yeah.
Which conspiracy theory are you most sympathetic towards, or do you carry any views that some may find a conspiracy theory?
Do you have one of these in mind for yourself already?
I'm a Marxist, but maybe that seems a little bit too obvious, right? I do think there's like rampant collusion.
Oh yeah.
Between business and government.
Mm-hmm.
I do think there's a powerful Israel lobby. Not to irritate the.
That's just like that's not even a conspiracy.
That's not a
conspiracy. They're just sort of
yeah.
like they're out in the open about like we need to.
And they're
help them bomb
effective.
people.
They're effective because Israel is essentially a projection of Western power into the Middle East, right?
Yep.
So I don't know if I'm being conspiracy theorist right now or just simply telling it like it is, but what that's exactly what a conspiracy theorist would say, right?
Yeah, exactly. So that's a good question. Let's see. I feel like the it's tough because I can't really pull apart what is real and what is not at this point. Like,
Okay.
Like, I know that I'm supposed to think that the JFK assassination is like suspect, but like, is it?
Oh, there you go. I actually think that it's I don't know how seriously I take this, but
Like, I think the FBI killed Martin Luther King, but like, that's not really a
I
conspiracy
do think
theory,
that
right?
the moon landing videos look super fake.
I've wondered about that one.
Yeah, and I think that the incentive to fake them is very reasonable.
Mhm.
You know, like Cold War, space race, that kind of thing. Why not just fake it? You know?
Now, if you go there, do you think the Earth is flat?
I do not think.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I have no reason to believe that the Earth is flat. Although I have not flown over Central Asia. I've always stopped.
Oh.
I have not gone further west.
You've never gone from Central Asia, and if you go from
like basically China.
If you fly from China to Europe, you don't know that they're not just going to knock you out on the plane.
That's exactly
and fly
right.
the other direction.
They're
Like
going to shoot me with 5G. And
the conspiracy must be
way.
maintained. Exactly, exactly. My favorite sort of like weird acts that the flat earthers grind is that they won't say atmosphere, but they say atmosflat.
Oh, I see.
Because the word sphere is in there, and at one point they realized that they were like implying.
That's weird how they adopt. Am I incorrect in assuming that flat earthers are all right wing crazies? Are
they're it's the horseshoe theory. It's left wing crazies too.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
there's like a wraparound
Yeah.
sort of thing. Okay.
Absolutely.
Because the idea of like editing your language in that regard, I guess everybody does it a little bit, right?
Oh yeah. What if you like believe that deep truth? It's like leftists spelling America with like 3 Ks or something.
I see.
Which like I've seen a lot of people in my political circle do. I'm just like, all right.
It's just such a weak dunk
Yeah,
to like
exactly.
misspell somebody's name or something like that.
Yep.
I remember
I'm with you.
there used to be I went to UC Berkeley, and you know, our rival is Stanford. It's more of like an inferiority complex that Berkeley has towards Stanford, and Stanford like doesn't really care about Berkeley one way or the other. It's like one of those things.
That is the sickest burn. Is I didn't even know who you were.
Yeah, who are you again? I'm sorry, who are you? But they used to sell these shirts that just said "fuck Stanford" on it, which I thought was really awesome. It was just like just so pure in its ire.
Wow.
But then they decided to change the shirts so that it said "fuck Stanford," but Stanford was spelled STANFUURD.
Why?
Which
That's so stupid.
They were trying to kind of like say, you know, like it was like this double insult. Number one, they were just weakening it because I think that they were actually afraid of offending Stanford people.
That's hilarious.
So it's just like, we're gonna misspell the name. But then the double action of it is that like, it's like, oh, we're actually making fun of Stanford because we've misspelled their name, and it's just like in both senses. It sucks.
Everyone loses.
It's like, I would rather just make my own "fuck Stanford" t-shirt at that point. I love how unabashed the sentiment it is, right?
It's really funny.
Yeah.
It's also like what does it make me think of? It makes me think of algorithm boomer shirts for some reason.
What is that?
Oh man,
Are we getting a library, by the way?
What?
Sorry, no, I thought there was a library for the cursor pointer.
Oh, I forgot about that.
That was cool.
Have you seen this one?
I'm taking.
Yeah, this is. There's like algorithmically generated, very specific
shirts.
shirts.
Yeah. Actually, I think you showed this to me before.
Probably because it's so beautiful.
They're very confusing.
It's like, and like right, and it's like, well, then you get you get that, and you also get these, which are just everywhere.
Oh my god! Wait,
Like,
these are T-shirts or?
Oh no, these are phone cases.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the drop shipping is just a problem for the world.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. It's what we got.
So I had an Amazon order.
Oh no.
This week, and no, this is actually like I'm almost embarrassed to give you this story because there's nothing of substance in it. But
bring it on.
It got marked as late.
Okay.
And they're like, "Oh, we're sorry, your order's late," but there was no additional tracking information in it for like several days. Right? It's just that it's late. I think what that means is it's just lost. At that point, like literally their logistics system lost track of the package.
They just send you another one, right?
Well, no, they actually allowed me to refund it.
Oh, okay.
Once it reached the day that it was supposed to arrive, and it just kept saying it's late. But am I right in saying that if they knew that it was actually late, they would still have tracking information and be able to say where it was in their system?
One would think so, yeah. Yeah,
I think they just call it late, but what they mean is it's just like off the system, right? Like, yeah. And then they're just hoping that it will magically show up and be recovered somehow. Do you know what I mean? Like someone will pick it up and put it back in the mailbox kind of shit.
Yeah, isn't that weird? Holy shit, I've never clicked this one before. Cool, that's how you get to pre-release, I guess.
Okay, yeah. I mean, our Pro Grid is pre-release.
Gotcha.
What is the name of the package? It was called
well, so here's...
Input Pointer, right?
If you want Gamepad, there's a sample called Gamepad Mouse Cursor you can install... The sample demonstrates how to set the game. So, is there a sample?
Maybe we can. I mean, this package is on GitHub somewhere.
Yeah. Right? Is it because it's in my? Is it in project now that I need to like?
Oh, samples! I saw the little fold out.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Cool.
So how do we read it?
Where have you gone?
Where did it go?
Is it just like at the project root?
I would sample maybe is just maybe it's in the project.
It did it as C#.
Okay, so if we go to VS.
Oh yeah, wait. There's
VS
I don't do it for anything. Yeah, dude. Oh my god, yes. Please stop debugging. I didn't realize we were still doing that.
If we widen go to Solution Explorer. Oh yeah, project. Yeah. Samples.
Cool.
Okay, yeah.
Goodness.
Maybe widen the window.
Okay. If I can.
Boy, Windows. Yeah, okay, we're fine.
Everything's great.
I regret saying anything.
Yeah. Let's see. Virtual mouse input. Transform. Cursor speed.
Yeah, okay, so this is doing what we wanted it to do, right? This is just like... Yeah.
That's good. I was kind of looking for something like this.
Yes.
So perfect.
And does it overwrite the mouse state? Is that how that it functions? Okay, you did it.
I did it.
Yeah.
I was waiting for it to let its guard down.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So virtual is really virtual. The cursor is software.
Okay.
Virtual mouse device that the component feeds with input. So do I add a virtual mouse input to... Is it a game object? Button input. Huh.
This looks like a standalone thing, which is actually kind of nice.
Yeah, I thought this was going to be a example, but it looks like I can just steal this class. Or use this class.
Yeah, I mean, does it have an update on it? This is just a mono behavior, is it not?
Oops, I didn't... Oh my... No, stop. It is... Wow, it's huge is what it is.
Yeah.
It is.
It is a mono behavior. So we just slap it onto anything.
Okay. I mean, it seems fine.
Yeah. Game manager, maybe?
Sure. That seems like a great place.
Sorry, it's in game init because it's a singleton.
Okay. What is this? Oh,
this is the fucking thing that's
the thing that I dropped in there accidentally. Whoops.
Should we just kill it? The event system? Do we need it? The entire component.
Oh, you tell me, what's the event system do? I think you put it there.
Did I?
I don't know. I thought it was yours. Is it mine?
Let's just kill it. I don't think we need it.
Great. We'll find out
maybe
later.
we needed it for like the UIs that we put in there. But...
Oh, you know what? It might be UI based. We'll find out.
I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care either. This still. Why can't I shoot? What did I do?
Did we kill the input system?
You know what it is? I started doing mouse shit over here, so. Yeah, this broke it.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Well, I was going to keep track of the cursor pause, but let us actually see what we can do about this virtual mouse instead.
Yeah. So the game manager is a prefab, and I think we can just throw that thing on there and be on our merry way.
Where is? Oh, I see. It's created elsewhere.
It's
yeah,
a prefab. Yeah.
Cool. And then we can access
game manager, and then we should just be able to slap a. Is that what it's called? Virtual mouse.
Virtual mouse input.
God.
Okay. Software cursor, no graphic. Cursor transform none. Whew.
What does use reference mean? Maybe it's just fine the way it is. And then we actually have to read the mouse.
That's right.
So we need to expose this somehow. So maybe in
it's exposed, right? Because all we need to do is go into
get component off of the.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like, there's no reason for us not to just do an update. Var virtual mouse equals.
It's capital. It's gamemanager.get. Dot.
Get.
Yes, you're right. Get component is the same thing as .gameObject.get component, right?
I thought so. Right? Yeah.
And then virtual mouse input. Is it called?
I mean, it's right here.
There's a namespace. If you scroll up.
Oh, you're right. It is totally Unity Engine. Okay. Should I import that?
Sure.
Okay. Nope.
Just
end. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll be Windows programmers someday.
This is the wrong file. It's fine. Everything is fine.
Everything is fine. Yeah.
And boom.
It's
okay.
more than fine.
Okay. So I'm debug.log virtual mouse dot.
Is it just transform?
I think it's that virtual mouse dot.
We can just look at the mouse class, right?
That position? Yeah.
Oh, virtual mouse input dot mouse? Is that what it's called? Virtual mouse or virtual mouse?
I named this, yeah.
Okay, dot position. Okay, yeah. Okay, sweet.
Let's see. And like, so I'm not sure we've connected.
We haven't connected it to anything.
Yeah. Sorry, unmaximize you. I want maximize, but with what is login shit though?
Can you double click on the object there? And does it say anything? Oh, that's
no.
Sorry.
That's okay.
X.
Cool. X and Y.
Yeah, sweet.
Still faster than the Mac. This is not terrible, all things considered. I'm surviving Windows.
Yeah, I'll take not terrible.
I don't feel like I'm insulting you by insulting Windows, at least.
Oh yeah. And really not insulting me is what I want. Why does it say debuglog.object? What is X?
I don't know.
What if we did a string interpolation?
Okay.
We did a $sign string, you know what I'm talking about?
Ooh, I think this is doing it though, so that's
okay.
Cool. I'm super shocked that like, what do you think this is?
Yeah, what's the return value of this thing? It's an axis control. Ah, fuck. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. That it's not.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but how do you read the value out of that?
Vector 2 control. I mean, this is actually really cool.
Is it current that we want?
Oh. That's a good question.
Virtual
because
mouse.
It's
No. Virtual mouse, not virtual mouse. I think that was right. And then dot. What else is in there? Okay. Can we look at the definition of that
Yeah.
structure again?
Yeah, taking into position. So position is a vector. Oh, there's a
current is static though. I see. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And what is a vector 2 control?
Yeah.
It's got an axis control.
Evaluate magnitude? Is that our
That seems like a bad abstraction.
Mm-hmm.
What about input control? What is it's inheriting from? So there might be other.
Mm-hmm. Right. One real quick. Let me back into access control.
These are configuration settings, right? Doesn't that feel like these are?
I think you're right. Back. Okay. Input control. Value type. Read value.
Read value. Yeah, it's a vector 2.
Right.
So
Okay.
yeah, read value, and then
Cool.
that has a .x and .y on it.
Okay. That I expect to actually be legible.
As a vector 2.
Yeah. We can.
Still a struct, but we'll see. Oh yeah.
Huh?
Not getting what I expected.
Nothing's connecting to it. Yeah. Okay.
How?
So let's real quick. Let me go back to our package manager.
Okay.
Oh no, not that. I want the docs for this. Come on, full screen. Look at all these beautiful to-dos. Yeah, put this directly in the input system. I agree. A virtual mouse device. So, okay. I guess the thing that hasn't been done is actually giving this any sort of joystick action.
So we have to configure it to do that?
It seems that way.
What does use reference mean? What if we looked in the code?
Oh.
That's just a...
Great. Nope. What's the other thing? Stick action? Stick action.
Might be all one word. Remember how it like converts...
That's not what I expected stick action to be, actually. Joystick. Stick right? Is it really you bind it to every direction of the right stick?
Doesn't that look like D-pad stuff, though?
They're... Well, kind of, yeah. Except that it's saying stick right. That's the only thing that's sort of...
Yeah, well, the stick, it's like
But there is no stick down. Oh, sorry, gamepad.
Okay.
Doy. So this is left. So this is joystick, right stick, left. Or gamepad. Gamepad, right stick, down. This is silly.
This is dumb. Yeah.
Well, this is dumb. I think this is the thing that we were about to write a silly version of. So
It's true. If we can get it for free.
I'll take it for free.
I just don't know why they need to make this as complicated as it is.
Yeah, we're gonna have to sort out the mouse shit anyway. So, hey,
that works. Wow.
And it's tracking a actual position.
Yep, which is great. That's exactly what we want.
And this isn't doing anything.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, I can work with that. Real quick, 1D access composite. Well, I don't care about that. Oh wow, please go away. Let me see if I can stick the mouse on here too. Oh, okay, so this is maybe what would be better for the 1D? All right, that's not super clear. We'll sort that out later. I think this will work though. Well, it does work. Hallelujah.
So back to player input, we can start moving the cursor around as a result of this, right?
That's right, because this is just this
Virtual
value.
mouse.
Yeah.
It's literally that.
This was a vector too, though, right?
Or mouse pause, yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's call it like virtual mouse pause. Virtual mouse pause. Yep. And then this can be a new vector 3 of virtual mouse pause dot x 0 and virtual mouse pause dot y. And now we're back in it. That's pretty cool.
All right.
Yeah.
What is the Z value of a mouse? I noticed that Unity allows you to have that. Are there 3D mice?
Oh, that's a good question.
Such a thing?
I've seen a 3D mouse. It was a different thing. Okay, so I don't have a cursor. Oh. You know what's happening? Someone's moving that tank turret around.
Okay.
Very slowly. Let's turn this up. 10 times faster.
Can we draw the
please.
tank? Can we draw the tank cursor as
I'm
well?
surprised it's not drawing. Yeah, I'm kind of confused by that.
Okay.
And also our prefab cursors are having problems. Build cursor isn't happy. It's unexpected.
Oh, that.
Has that been there?
Oh, that is because we did the thing where we registered a bunch of game objects with the network manager, and
That's
not
right.
all of them are network entities.
Okay.
So
Perfect.
that we kind of expect to have happen.
Cool. So let's see. So in check shoot, if we're in shoot mode, it's supposed to turn on the screen cursor.
Okay.
And then the screen cursor should be a thing that is, we pass in cursor pause, and I should just put cursor pause back in there actually.
Yeah. You can do Command D. This.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
That's how I used to like quickly highlight a single. Yeah. And then.
Beautiful.
Okay. Cool.
Cool. Am I right about this, or should this be X, Y, and Z 0? Should Z be 0 for this? I forget what was here before. Maybe I can look at it. Oh, can I not inspect what the delta is there? Damn. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think this is what we want it to be.
This okay. I'm fairly certain I.
Yeah, because Y is how far away from the ground plane you are.
Whoa. So I can't. Whoa. This cursor sucks.
Okay. It's not
Um,
drawing on the screen.
It's not drawing the screen. It feels. You know what? I think the Y is wrong because I have no up down control.
Okay, I see.
So I think I'm only moving it from X extreme to X extreme.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this one, but we'll see.
Yeah, me neither. But that's what it felt like. Yeah, much better. It's got acceleration. Oh, well, I guess it would because the cursor is fake. Come on.
Why can't we see the cursor?
That's a great question, but that we can go into
Client effects. Oh,
it's
it's
this sucker right here, because it is way off screen.
Okay.
Oops. So why is that happening? And it's kind of starting like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
So maybe this is a raycasting issue, actually.
It should be just drawing it.
Let's lock this again too, just to have it around.
What's yeah.
And then let's also do cursor pause. Oops. Oh boy. Okay, this feels really close.
And then how are we drawing it? Can we see the code that's actually drawing it?
Yeah. What? Is this?
Cursor pause is the world position of the cursor.
The world position of the cursor.
And then if we go to check shoot, we're passing in the world position.
And we set it, but that's not right, is it? This should be... Oh, you know what? This was... I think this was the mouse position before. Like the actual raw mouse position, wasn't it?
Okay, yeah. So we're passing in the wrong variable here.
So we need...
We need the virtual
mouse
position, yeah.
Because this we use for rotation, which does make some sense, I guess. We do need the world position to aim at the thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll do...
Cursor world pause and then cursor screen pause. I think that's probably the right way to name it.
Go to cursor screen pause. And this becomes cursor screen pause.
Yeah.
Nice.
We're gonna go back and rename everything.
Nope.
Yeah.
This is...
I mean, I actually don't. I actually think cursor screen pause is probably a better variable name.
Yeah, I agree. And this can be cursor world pause, and let's do this too. Cool. All right. Getting closer. Did it? I didn't see it.
I didn't see a recompile either.
No. Does that mean I have a compilation error?
Let's try clearing the log. Yes. Too many characters in literal.
Yep.
String. You need double quotes too.
Even for a single character?
Oh, yeah, you're right. I don't know about that. Yeah.
No, it seems fine.
Okay. It compiles. Looks fine.
I think it's just compiling that fast. I don't really understand.
Yeah, what happened? Decided to be fast.
Maybe it works. Oh, too fast. Too fast.
So now we can turn the speed down.
4,000 was really fast. Yeah. Beautiful.
I'm glad this is working though, right?
Yeah, I'm chuffed, I would say.
Game manager.
Yeah.
I think it was.
Okay, cool. 4,000 is truly silly. Let's work with that instead.
Hey.
Cool. Somewhere in between the two would be perfect.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Ooh, now, you know, it'd be interesting. Just controlling this with the left stick, or the left trigger.
I think we would just change that value, right?
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, we would go in there, and if it's... Oh, okay, you know what? Here, I would like to do this. I want to control this from the player input, which we're already diving into this component. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I just don't want to think about this one anymore.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Scroll speed, I think, is actually scroll wheel. Probably.
Yep.
I also noticed that it's starting at the bottom left for some reason.
Yeah. I think when we enter the scene, we need to move its position directly.
Okay, that sounds right. So maybe this needs an awake.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe let's do start. We have no idea. No, I mean the component should be initialized by then because it's in a singleton. So.
Virtual mouse dot position dots change. Now how you move it?
I think we'll have to drill into what the mouse. I mean the actual virtual mouse class is gonna be doing this, right?
Yep.
Is there a right value? Is there?
Right is a good guess. I feel like I want it. Is it not on? These actually. Oh, these are input controls. Okay. But I don't really like what's going on there.
Yeah, if we just look at the virtual mouse class, they're going to be doing math on it. You know, like whatever is actually changing the cursor. Like where are we using cursor speed, for example?
Oh, great question. How do you go through how do you get the next result? Oh, okay.
Okay, there's a delta.
Update motion.
Okay, this looks warm.
Uh-huh.
Current position, new position. Okay, so what do we do with new position?
Input state dot change. And then you call, so the position is a state pointer, and you pass in a new vector 2. Okay.
Okay.
Dot.
It's unbelievable how complicated they made this.
It's really complicated. Virtual mouse dot.
Is it?
Fuck, it's like not actually.
It's a private. They're working on private variables. That's the problem.
Hmm. Oh, I see. Input state. I mean, this is.
It's a static.
It's
thing,
a totally different thing. So actually, I guess we can just do that. Input state dot change. We just gotta figure out where that comes from.
Yeah.
Oh, I should just do this. Fun. Nothing is gonna go wrong in here. You know that wonderful React thing that's like dangerously set HTML, and you have to occasionally use it.
Yeah.
This is that. This is virtual mouse dot position, and then this is vector 2. I don't know. Let's just stick it somewhere not at 0.
Neutral. Yeah. Well, you can use the current position of the player, right? You can use a transform.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But we'd have to we need to translate it into screen position. Actually, yeah, we just 400 is fine. It's got to be like basically centered.
I just want to see that this thing works. We can get the screen size and stick it in the middle.
Okay,
cool. That's
fine.
great.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Now,
stick doesn't work anymore.
Okay.
What else did I break? Probably everything, I guess.
Just by doing that?
Well, let's find out. Is it that the screen pause is like somewhere else? Come on. It's really happy at 400. That's really rude of you. I'm looking at the screen pause and the world pause.
The screen pause is always 400, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. We just need to do virtual mouse dot mouse speed.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Set. What is the value though?
Right.
Cursor speed. Come on.
Let's go into the class and just look at it.
Yeah. Right back there with you. But I would have sworn
Dot cursor speed.
it is a public float.
Okay.
Oh, it's not virtual mouse dot virtual mouse. It is one above. Cool. All right.
Right.
That's a little silly.
That's going to be set probably in the update, right? Because we're basically going to say if the left trigger is pressed, then it's...
Yep. Well, this is it's almost functional.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. You know what I want? This needs to be clamped.
Oh.
Cause like you kind of have this thing where like I want to hold over here when I'm aiming and get a little like
Yeah.
you can lose the cursor. That's okay. We can work with that.
Yep. I have the feeling we're probably going to end up writing our own class for the
Yeah,
cursor
we
control,
can we can pull this apart.
because it's way too complicated.
It's yeah. Yep. So this cursor transform is interesting too. I wonder if we can give it a rect to exist inside of.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, I think there might be boundaries.
Yeah. Bound. Yeah.
Is it configurable on the component? I wonder.
I didn't see it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Limit. Okay. Max.
This is great. This is exactly what I wanted. This self-contained one file. You can read the source code. You can pick and choose what you want.
Yep.
It's pretty nice.
Oh, clamp to canvas. That's cute. Okay. if there's a canvas, what is setting the canvas? That's not helpful. Try to find canvas. Ugh. Oh. Okay. Wait. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is really stupid. The thing it's gonna do is that we're gonna take this and hand it to that. I don't know how I'm gonna do that.
Oh, to draw, you mean?
So it'll take a graphic, and if this is why it's nice to read the source code. If there's a graphic, it'll grab its canvas.
Oh, the thing is that we've put this in the game manager, which
they're just in two different worlds. Yeah,
it's kind of like it's gonna be a little bit difficult.
Yeah, we know where it'd be good. It's actually right here, in this sort of thing that controls the cursor.
Yeah, that's right.
Can I copy this whole component? Yeah. You come over here. Oh, no, I want to paste over here. Paste. Beautiful. Kept all that shit. Now we're talking. Graphic.
And then let's get it out of the game manager then.
Yep.
But we now have to figure out how to get at it, because the game manager made it a singleton. So for now, we can find the prefab overlay component by name.
Yeah, I'm going to call this cursor overlay.
Okay.
Or even, you know what, this can be like cursor manager.
Yeah, and we can...
All our cursors can just hang out in here. Yeah.
Do you want to send it to the prefab? We're going to rename it over here.
Send it to the prefab. This name doesn't come with the prefab. Sorry. Or what are you saying?
That the prefab, the thing that you're editing right now, comes from a prefab.
Oh shit! Yeah. Okay. Oh, I should have pasted the cursor in here. Yep. Sorry. Paste component. We'll do all this in here. You're totally right. Okay. Now we're good, and this one gets deleted. Cool. Okay. So now we can look up the cursor manager by name in the scene.
Yep.
And we're going to take this off the game manager. Boy, editing prefabs in the scene is dangerous.
Yeah.
So let's see. What is going on here? So this is... Oh, God, is this just...
It is just get...
Find?
Find... object of type? Is that what it is?
What is just like? Is there? Can I actually look up game object by name? Yeah. Ugh. Get component. Yeah, that's pretty gross.
You need to
Oh
there.
Man. Can I teach C# not to do that? Probably not, huh?
I think you'd have to rewrite the lexer.
Fine. I accept defeat.
Is this the only place that we do that? I think we do it in a couple different places.
The virtual mouse? This is the only place we're using it yet so far.
No, I just saw it on the...
Oh.
That's right. There's one right there.
Oh, fuck me. I don't want to do that in update. I'm going to keep a reference to that.
Okay.
Virtual mouse equals... Oh, just this, yeah.
Yes. You need to name it as well. Virtual mouse input, virtual mouse input.
Yep. Beautiful. All right, it's coming. It's almost there. This is great. We can fix this class ourselves. No. Come back. Yeah, okay. What's upset?
Well, you didn't update. You got to get rid of this line of code.
I do got to get rid of that line of code. Thank you. That would break the shit.
Yep. Oh my god.
It didn't clamp to bounds. That was all for naught.
It's okay. It's probably the right place, anyways.
Yeah. I think it's better.
Maybe it depends on whether we want to have mouse the mouse available in other scenes as well without having to add this specific prefab.
It's true. Though if it's
This specific prefab is specific to the game and not like menus and that kind of thing, right? It's specific to the gameplay.
Yep.
It's part of the game.
Yep, that's true. Cool. Let me just make sure this is set. Damn. Cursor graphics in there. So that means that this thing did detect
When does it call this try find canvas? Does it call it?
That's what I was trying to. It calls it get component in pair. Does that return? Huh. Oh, it calls try find canvas when you set it. So cursor graphic has a set.
I see.
Yeah.
And then where is the is this actually subsumed under a canvas? Is cursor manager the canvas?
Cursor manager is a canvas, and cursor should be under it.
Yeah.
What could be weird is actually that like the canvas is the cursor manager.
Yeah, these are siblings rather than
Yeah.
nieces or nephews or whatever that relationship is.
But it's saying the cursor graphic. What is get? I just don't understand get component and parent. I think that's confusing me.
Yeah. Okay.
Eh,
Well,
we'll sort it out. It's
I'm
getting
totally
closer.
happy to try to rewrite this class and make it a little bit more sensible.
That's great.
Yeah.
It could be better.
The same thing's gonna happen to Mirror eventually. I think Mirror
I think
also
you're right,
has a bunch
yeah.
of extra crap. That
Did you find a 3D mouse? Those things are cool.
Yeah, that's it. That is a 3D mouse.
I've heard they're really good. They're like it's like it's like almost a little fight stick, but it's really nice in Blender because you can kind of grab your object and.
Oh, that would be really nice.
Yeah, it like gives it like it takes a second to get used to, and then suddenly you're just like you
People can't see
need.
this, but like this seems like too many buttons. But
All right, I'll pull up your 3D mouse, 3D connection. I got to use one of these once, and it was very, very intense. I mean, it's
so how does the 3D work? Do you push into it?
yeah. You can push and pull, and move around.
The pull seems like it'd be hard to control.
I think it's as hard as the push, right? You kind of get a little.
Okay.
It's got some force feedback, and it's got a twist.
Oh, so it has like
There's many ranges of
many
motion.
degrees
Yeah.
of freedom, I suppose.
Yeah.
Sounds like
Fun? Sounds like money.
sure 4 degrees of freedom.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. All right. Let's do the last thing. Which is if. Shit, I already forgot how the new input system works.
Yeah. So if gamepad.current.
Gamepad.current.left trigger dot
is pressed.
is pressed.
Then we set the.
Um.
This could even be a ternary, right?
Mm-hmm.
You did input state dot change, right? Oh no, wait. This is just setting a property.
Yep.
It's just on line 57.
Mm-hmm. If it's pressed, do half speed.
Yeah, that's fine. And then do this above the return. I think we should just do this actually as the first thing in the function piece. Yeah. There you go.
Yep. Oh, okay. Nope. Come on. Precision aiming.
It's gonna be so good.
This is the mechanic unique to this sucker, so it better be. Oh yeah, that actually is pretty nice. Oh wow, that's oh gosh, this is weird. Okay, I like it. I really want to keep the cursor on the screen. Here. Oh, sorry. It's getting there. If it was clamped in bounds, it would feel really good.
I think the clamp needs to lock onto targets.
Ooh.
I actually think that pulling the trigger should keep it locked on the world space position that it was on.
Oh shit! Now that's good.
And it should snap to if you were aiming at a particular game object, right?
I love it. Yeah.
The clamp, I lost it. I lost the cursor.
It's gone. It's totally gone.
Gone. I think that's the control, right? You like.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's to pin the cursor to where a specific spot.
Yeah. Isn't that? It's weird that's in the tailing mechanic in Judgment where you can like fix the camera when you're looking around the corner and it's utterly useless.
Oh.
It's like, do you want to fix the camera? I'm like, no.
I'm trying to think what other games do this. I mean, it could even be a toggle too.
Oh, I love.
I mean, is that not like Zelda? The whole like target lock.
Oh, I think lock on with the trigger is great. What happens? So if you locked with the left trigger, what happens when you move the right stick though? Is it doing anything? Is it moving targets, or is it or are you kind of locked out of that and you just get full?
I think you unlock when you
let go.
When you disengage, whatever the disengage mechanic is. Yeah.
So you've got move, you've got aim, you've got like snap, and you can fire and like you could actually when you're snapped in, you can switch weapons and build modes and get like some kind of precision shit going on.
So the problem with not having a sort of like slow target aim sort of thing is it's just hard to aim in the first place.
Yep. I think it gets better if
This is why they don't do cursors in controller games. It's just hard, right?
Yeah. I think it gets a lot better if the range you have is limited to around this. Maybe it changes per weapon, but like this is fine for twin sticky shit. Or should it be twin stick and you lock your direction? Should it be twin stick and you get the cursor when you hold the left trigger at wherever the stick is? Like, do you want full twin stick rotation and then cursor mode?
So we could twin stick and have a line, sort of like a tracer indicator. This would be like the way the Ascent does it.
Yeah.
Where actually that's going to be worth trying out. Is essentially would draw a little like line, and it stops at the world object that the bullet would hit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that'll be helpful. Though this is like moderately playable.
Yeah.
But what I really want to do, I want to be able to throw the cursor out in the direction. It doesn't feel quite right to twin stick with a free cursor.
Yeah, so twin stick with a sort of like projected, like essentially a laser sight, and then left trigger will target lock.
Yeah. So how does build work in that mode? I mean, maybe build gives you a cursor. I think the cursor on build, and then if it's snapping into tiles, it's gonna feel a lot different than free move too. So you move between twin stick, and then when you're in build mode, you actually get like the snapping cursor. But you don't. If you're in like lay stuff on the ground mode, you don't need to snap from here to here. Yeah. Well, you can't. That'll be the trade-off. But also, I think the sort of snapping and the wanting to turn around real quick won't be there.
So
we got this. Oh, this cursor, where'd you go?
Yeah. So is build mode then? You turn build mode. Okay. Well, this solves the weapon the build wheel thing, because we'd have the build wheel around the tank.
Mm-hmm.
You choose the thing that you want to build, and then you suddenly have a cursor.
Then you get the cursor. Yeah.
And building with precision may be difficult, but
I think we can make that work though.
Okay. Yeah.
No, I think it's gonna be fine.
Okay. You're half able to do this, eh?
This is not. This is already not the worst thing in the world. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's fun to play on a controller.
Mm-hmm.
These are kind of cumbersome controls at the moment. So
yeah.
We could do better.
How do you feel about shooting that frequently with the trigger? Is that annoying?
I'm not loving it. I think the weapon should have a
auto fire.
Yeah, we should have auto fire, and then you can improve it. Like there's better auto fires, or some weapons should have the shotgun fire, but maybe not this one.
Yeah, some weapons should definitely have shotgun fire. Shotgun should.
Shotgun should have shotgun fire. Yeah,
exactly. Shotguns, rockets.
This is great.
Okay.
Yeah, big improvement.
Nice.
Weird fucking library. Why isn't this how it works by default?
I don't know. Let's fucking ship this.
Okay, deal.
Git add dot.
Yeah, we need the samples too. Oh my god. It hasn't messed me up yet.
Session 122.
Virtual joysticks.
Virtual insanity.
Oh man. I hope they let Jamiroquai out of that room someday.
What's that?
I hope they let Jamiroquai out of that room that he's trapped in. I love that
JK.
video. I love that video so much.
It's really good.
Yeah. The pinnacle of 90s. While you're finding your password, I'm just going to find some Jamiroquai. Oh, thank God Google can spell Jamiroquai.
Yeah.
What? Was Jamiroquai named after a dog?
No, I don't think that's how you spell Jamiroquai.
Oh, you're right. So it refused to autocorrect it. Are you ready to have a password? That's much more important than what I'm doing. If it was the 90s, I'd know how to smell Jamiroquai.
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
Sweet.
Sick.
All right, let's get off the stream.
Yeah, we're off on Monday, right? You're gone.
I'm gone on Monday and back on Thursday.
All right, we'll see you next Thursday, Early Dev.
All right, later.